Okay, so answering questions and all kind of figuring stuff out. So Wonkus. So storyline, what weapons are best for 2 scouts and spawn when you go for Sam? Again, I don't remember that fight, but as far as weapons go, I think if you can find the beam lasers, like the light laser beams, they don't, as you can see, DPS isn't that different from, it's a little bit better in these. But the beam weapons are not a bad choice simply because they're more forgiving for aim. Because with the regular lasers, it's basically just a single pulse, right, that comes out, easy to miss. The beam burns for like a second or so you have a little bit of chance to correct for misaiming, that kind of thing. And then of course missiles. Missiles you don't need to aim. They've usually got better range. You can see the range of 400 on these guys as opposed to the medium lasers with range of 130. And then the beam lasers are 120. So again, missiles are never a bad way to go. The problem with missiles, of course, is ammo. But you should be able to carry enough. Missiles aren't that expensive. And those are under equipment typically, right? No, goods. So missile ammo. So go there. Just pay attention to that. You should be good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the bigger weapons, they take up more space, but they hit harder. They tend to be a little bit warmer too in some cases. But yeah, definitely give beam weapons a chance or a shot because again, they're more forgiving for aiming, and then of course missiles. Again, that's just for starting out. And then let's see what else. Point defense lasers are always nice too, if you can do them. Depending on what ship you're running. If you have a crew, you actually have a gunner, definitely put them in a point defense that will, shoot down missiles and stuff that are coming at you. So much you can name the ships. That's what captain names are for. So anyway, thermal regulator. Can we deposit that? Yes, we can. And store the relic too. Drone parts. That's a lot of drone parts. But they can only go and hold on from that way. You have naming your own ship. Of course you do. Well, Dev said that it's something he's working on. Just be patient. It'll be fine. See, what we can do is, so this isn't our hangar. Set nickname. So in this case, this is, build a Corvette. Ta-da. The ship is now renamed. Of course, I didn't rename it on the here, though, unfortunately. Now we gotta go find that ancient relic. Go catch it. Let's see. Oh, it did just change it. Sorry. Build a Corvette is right there. That's the top of the list now. You start the quest line for the ship you are using. I really don't know. I haven't done that quest in 2 years. So you can Google it. That's what I was looking for. Just Google Hephaestus for this. For it goes Star Valor. Hephaestus, H-E-P-H-A-E. Sorry, no, is that right? It's H-E-P-H-A-E-T-U-S, Hephaestus. I think that's how it's spelled. I probably misspelled that, though. What did we just fly by? Unfortunately, I can't look at it now because I'm flying around. But I'm sure I'm sure somebody's got a write up on about how to find the ship somewhere, either on YouTube or somewhere else. Save me, Emma. Hephaestus. There we go. Thank you. Oh, you found it. Okay. Charging heavy laser. Cloaking device. Or point defense laser beam blueprint. I know how to make those, though. I can make my own. I don't need a blueprint. The cloaking device. This one is just a white one. It doesn't matter. Where's ammo? Taking forever to get here. So another station that we can possibly capture. I don't think. So this isn't an asteroid that we can actually mine. So we're going to hack this thing for tech knowledge and rapid medium laser, which I'm pretty sure we know how to make too. Now we don't have to learn how to build it by build it by hand. Okay, so that's done. Turn-in's back there, and I'll go check out that planet after that. And remember, the Hephaestus is the smaller ship here. This is not the Hephaestus. This is bigger than that. The Hephaestus is only a tier 5 ship, which is the one that's following us around. Keep that in mind. Makes wide right turns, very wide right turns. Very, very wide. Got some salvage down here. But it's still a cruiser, which is higher than mine in tonnage. Correct. I'm not saying it's that. I just don't want to give the false impression that this is the Hephaestus. This is not the Hephaestus. This is the Titan, which is a dreadnought. It's a size bigger. That's the Hephaestus here, the smaller one. But this one might be a better missile cruiser. Just saying. Or missile boat. This one can pack heavier stuff. But the launchers on the Hephaestus, the key to this one, all the missiles pointing out, they're used on a specific hard point. And instead of, it's basically doubles or triples the amount of stuff that comes out. Killed your mark and you didn't have the firepower to defeat it. That's not you. Oh, killed your mark and you didn't have the. There you go. That starts the quest line. There you go. So, see, you'll find it. Decide we want that. Give me the piece some more. Sure, why not? Done this already? So once again, the key thing about the FS, this is where the missiles go, and these the little star launchers. Weapon damage is decreased by 60%, but projectile speed is decreased by 50%, and it launches a bunch at a time. So, Bada, you ever try making a ramming ship? If so, how did it go? I think I tried, but it was too much of a pain. Mainly because the ship's got to have enough mass in order to be effective, but when it's that big, it's really sluggish. So it's hard to actually ram into stuff. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I was too happy with it because it requires, kind of a lot of pre-planning as far as getting the hits in and stuff. Anyway, you can see the weapon points for this compared to this one. It's only 20 to 30, but yeah. Isn't there a ship that's actually designed to be a rammer? I'm trying to think. I think there is. So it did more damage to yourself. Well, that's the key. I think it was having the damage. What is it called? It's the armor stuff. What's it called? Impact absorber. Impact damage absorber at 70%. So reduces impact damage suffered from asteroids or ships. There you go. That's kind of key to it, I think. Why I have that on this ship, I'm not sure. Maybe I was trying to use this as a rammer at some point. Help me. There's one with the buzzsaw on the front. Don't doubt it. Keeping the peace. So Ardonian energy barrier. This is gray, isn't it? Probably go with that though. Red Skull ships are rammers. You can do serious damage with them. There you go. Having it took out your cruiser in one hit and didn't slow the ship down. Oh, are these the guys that were supposed to be attacking us? Emma, you're in my way. It is ours. So we could capture it. Is it worth it? Gray ore and iron. We're not going to be building any stations out here, so hack it. Hey, tech level leveled up. Capital invoice dry. Oh. It's not too bad to make, I guess. So knowledge. Tech level finally up to 32. Doesn't really, it's just a number. Okay, so go back to turn in. Although, that's a bad guy up there we're supposed to kill, so let's do that. Level 30 shouldn't be a problem. Right? Eliminate the notorious pirate. So, experience. What's over here? It's coming in to come get us. You think? That was easy. foolish of him. Hey, Graden, welcome to the stream. Junk. We don't need junk. That's what this is, isn't it? That's what that is. Okay. So we're done here. Yep, salvage here. Setting up a mining outpost. How to find the mineral on a big rock to set up a miner. You have to have specific things on your ship. They being. So we're done scavenging. So on your ship, you need. Well, first, in order to build, you need a builder module. These are free. They don't take up any space. Well, are they free? I don't know if they're free, but they don't take up any space. So definitely get a builder module. And then you want a asteroid analyzer. Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. The number doesn't really matter. Just need one of these. So once you have the analyzer, you can basically just get close enough, and then once you do, you'll be able to see what the resources are. In a ship graveyard, can you salvage? If you've run into a ship, yes, but as you can see there's debris fields. The numbers represent the level of them, or quality, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes you run into ships to salvage here, but not usually. They're pretty rare to find. And even if you do find a ship, you have to have a tractor beam to get it back to a station so you can repair it to use it. And there's usually no stations here, as you can see. The mercenary hideout does not count. So even if you were to find a ship in here to tag around, or tug around, you have to have a station in here to repair it at, or you have to have a tractor beam strong enough to pull it through a gate, as a jump gate, which, as you can see, there's only one jump gate here too. So finding ships basically salvage is it's rare to happen, and it requires a little bit of work. Can you just shoot them and scavenge the components? I don't think so. It's not something I've tried, to tell you the truth. Because usually when I find a ship, it's like, oh, that's free stuff. I don't think about destroying it. I do my best to get it back to somewhere that I can actually, take advantage of it. We're looking. Let's see. See the sparkles right there at the nose of the ship? That's the salvage. And you get parts. So. But yeah, as far as to improve tractor beams, it can be used to immobilize or tow objects or ships. Hold shift to blah blah blah. So that's a tow stuff, and I think does that work for towing through a gate? I'm not sure. Heavy warp towage array. Sustains tractor beams during warp up to a maximum space occupied with value of blah, blah, blah. So this is actually in addition to the beam too. This is for towing stuff through a gate. And as you can see, minimum ship class is a yacht. So yeah, it's not something I do very often. I just have the pieces to do it. I think it's probably just filling in space, to tell you the truth. Missed you right there. Which is right. That's this one right here. Yep. Okay, so what's that? So unfortunately we can't Stop. So we can't warp directly here for whatever reason. But we'll go down here and take a gate up there. Troublemakers. Knowing that enemy ships don't leave a lot of salvage made you reluctant in destroying derelicts. I always tow them back. Me too. I usually almost always tow them back. So in this case, it should be the center gate, maybe? Oh, it tells you where it goes. So we're looking for... We don't know that one. So that's 5318 and that one 6117. Should be this one. I hope it's that one. Trades. How are we? This is not the direction I wanted to go. Huh. So 5714, 6117, 5318, 5722. That one is not there, right? That should be it. Yep. Okay. 5722. Come on, miners, out of my way. Mess me up. Don't got all day. Okay, so here's the boss fight. So pitch black. So Mineral Ridge. What's that? What's that? Oh, an escape pod. Rescue this poor person. Uno Strauss. Uno Strauss is level 31. He's advanced gunner. Good aim. 11. Max weapon heat reduced by. Oh, sorry. Max weapon heat increased by 5.3%. Maybe later. Stuff up here. Green crystals, so asteroid, gray ore, silver, and ice, but not a lot of it. No, it's a decent amount of ice. Doesn't do me a lot of good out here, though. It's dark. Stuck in there, isn't she? Okay, let's go find that boss. What level is this? 31. Shouldn't be too bad. There's a streamer in an escape pod last night and made him your co-pilot and gave extra bonuses. A streamer? Box. Ta-da. So we got an ancient relic out of that one. Ancient relics. Kind of beat up there, Emma. We got a little trick for that. The other Corvette actually has repair beams on it. Yeah, it's pretty so. It's like fireworks. Oh, Splattercat. I mean, you're just. It's probably one of the. Was it a fragment? Ancient relic, dude. It's for upgrades. It's not. No, it's specifically for upgrades. In this case, it'll turn a blue into a purple. So if I want to upgrade my spotlight to be, you know, that much better, you upgrade it to the purple version. Or if I want a towing array to be purple, you use that as well. So basically, the ancient relic, you can basically upgrade any color, any item, one level, all the way up to, from blue to purple. So you can do blue, white to green, green to blue, blue to purple. And then the purples, there's nothing to go to orange yet. So +1 tier. Yeah, and there's different upgrades too. I mean, the ancient relic is probably the best one. I mean, it's free, so that's why it's the best. But it'll get you all the way. It'll get an item all the way up to level, you know, the purple level. So try to use them only on the blues. Don't, if you can tell, you know, what the actual upgrade is for, because it's always not clear. Are we repaired? We are repaired. Asteroid field. Oh, it's over there. Junk. I don't like junk. Oh, crystals. Yeah, all upgrades are a +1 tier. It doesn't matter what they are. It's always one. I don't think you can take like a white to a purple thing. I don't think that's a thing in the game. asteroids here. They're getting in the way. And alt reads. Alt reds, whatever. Early on, well, upgrade kits green are good. The blue ones need refined metal, which is rough to stack until mid-late. When you have more than you know what to do with. So for a little bit of time, relics are the easier, cheaper way to upgrade to blue purple. Oh, definitely. Do bosses always give an ancient relic, or is it a random thing? I think it's somewhat random. Brew. Do I know if there's a Celestimon that will divide weight among the party? Not that I'm aware of. The solution is to find a bag of holding and put it on the strongest person in the group. So, and if you're lucky, you get 4 magic air bags of holding. So no problem, usually. This is what our turn-in is for. Our turn-in's out here. There we go. So, improved laser beam, no. Railgun, no. Automated repair system. Take the repair system. Keeping the peace. More. No, forget the luck. The hangar. No, trade. So the Ezekiel? So what the hell is this? I don't think I've seen this before. It's a cruiser. It's a carrier. Hangar, 12 points of stuff. Maximum size of a yacht. So yeah, it's a carrier. Yeah. I have the money to buy it, but I really don't want one. Taurus. This is a frigate. Advanced mobile refinery. So mining laser damage is plus 20%. Built-in equipment. Collection beam. Independent stuff. It's a frigate. What's this storage? Cargo's only 150. I definitely want a bigger ship. I'm looking for a better mining, a ship that's more devoted or dedicated to mining purposes. It's that thing. So first officer, 8 gunners. Looks like it'd be a fun ship to play around with. Yeah, this is a broadsider. And we can do... It's got, what, 4 at most pointing forward. But it's got 5. No, sorry, 4 per side. It's not bad. You can get that to work. Hard points, the 2 represents what, 2 slots, or is that maximum size? No, it's how many slots there are, right? I forget. Marshall not only has mining lasers, but also has drones and built-in refineries. Yes. That's why I'm looking for a cruiser size or bigger for a mining ship. Which this could do. In all honesty, this could be a mining ship. The cargo at 200 is eh. I mean, it's not horrible, but I'd like a little bit more. And the ships, you can actually put you can put small ships in there that actually be miners too. I think that might work. But it's really not. It's not really built to be a mining ship. All the little bonuses and stuff. It's just meant to be a carrier. Not a great one, but it's a carrier for the size. But anyway. Oh, did they have any? What's this? I have to look at missions. There's no missions here that we need. Okay, let's go check out this. Why is that pulsating like that? Or might be what you're looking for. You gotta find one first. Gotta find one first. Salvage there. Yeah, the bad guys. Okay, so that's done. So this pirate hideout is going to be a mine, a potential mine here. Red ore, aluminum, red crystal. Problem is, I don't know if I want to. I could set up a station out here. Okay, so could capture the station, but I'm not going to set up a station out here. I have no reason to. Impact booster? Oh, that's what we were talking about before, wasn't it? Impact absorber, so the booster would be good for charging, I guess. Impact booster. Dark. This large capacitor, 250 energy, pulse laser or burst medium laser. Large capacitor. More easy stuff here. So the impact booster, is that an actual weapon or is it something else? Not an actual weapon. Wish this was alphabetized though. Impact booster. So impact damage booster plus 40%. So increases impact damage inflicted. So for as far as Bada's question earlier, put a couple of these into the ship. I think that's what you'd want to do. Or you can only put one in. Never mind. But once you get it upgraded a couple of times, that should go not too bad. How much the boost is going to be per upgrade, who knows? But this is what you would use for ramming into stuff. Have you ever found a blueprint for a ship? Anyone? Because I'm guessing that's what this spot is for. I've, as you can see, yet to find a blueprint for an actual ship. Because I think that's what that is. Might not be in the game, but just curious. It's just parts. Okay. Continue exploring this area or go somewhere else next. So I haven't been down here yet. We're there. Befriend the tin heads. They exchange blueprints for junk once they like you. Hey, I thought I'd seen that before. It sounds familiar. Is there one ship that can be constructed? Okay. Well, I'm just curious to see if it's actual a thing. Sounds like it is. Let's see where this is. Just other than uniques, and for some reason the battleship role right now have prints. Oh, okay. Ah, look, it's a boss. 41? You might be able to do this. Come here, Emma. Okay, don't run into that. But this asteroid, I didn't even look at it. Oh, wow. A lot of red ore. Gallium, copper, gold, and volatile. Maybe we will turn this into a mine. It's a lot of good stuff there, I think. Might turn this into a mine. Uh-oh. Okay, they chose poorly. Let's see, so big asteroid. Oh, it's red or gold on that one too. We might set up a little mining operation here. Relic. What was that? And P.S. That's a boss. That skull with the red things around it, that's a boss. And Lectriel has subscribed for Tier 1. Thank you very much for 2 months. Very much appreciated. Let me get your Rockets of Recognition real quick. It's only 2 months though, right? Which is fine. Don't have an issue. Just making sure it's 2 months. 2 months it is. Okay, so again. Thank you, Lex, very much for the resub. Very much appreciated. Here's your Rockets Recognition in just a second. I think it's a 6-month pre-sub. Oh, well, thank you very much then. But anyway, you get one. You get those every time there's a resub. So once for each month. So we're at 2 months. So anyway, thanks, Lex. Yep, your 2nd month. Yep. Again, thanks. Okay, so we're here. We're good. Make sure we bring out our little friend. Okay, Emma. Getting about September. Oh, September? Well, yeah, well, it's still a little while for that. Is it 25, 30? I didn't realize that was such a savings there. Let's see what this is up here. It's dark. Why is it so dark? And junk. We don't want junk. Last year was limited to first month, and that had the larger. Yeah, they change stuff around all the time. It seems like for September, and I lose track of what it's actually supposed to be. That's the one I'm gonna go see. The DV? No, I mean the DC universe, Jeff. DC. That's why it's so dark. And it sees us. And she just got her ass kicked. Which means I'm going to get my ass kicked too. Give me drones, and I gotta go. Oh, got that close. You need to get closer? She's an idiot sometimes. They're still in full convergence range, right? A hole between the mandibles and the dead zone. It happens. No big deal. Speaking of. Depends on the sponsor. The sponsor. What? Depends on the sponsor of the September. Well, yeah, that changes. Yeah. September. What am I doing with cargo? I'm getting kind of. No, we're okay. Got a lot of junk I'm carrying. Hold on to those. Years ago, you could get really good deals. I had over 20 channels they were subbed to. How do you watch 20 channels, though? Well, I guess if they're spread out, I guess if they don't stream every day and that kind of stuff, I guess you could do it. Instead of watching TV, just watch Twitch all the time. Almost done, so come back. Pushing the first badge a lot at one point. Okay, so right there. That's where we're right. Yeah. Okay, let's go see if we can get him this time. Let's see. Go around the other way end this time. It's so dark. So dark. First 20 subs on a new channel. I got basic sub status. Get the first badge. are you guys doing out here? Are there other players? No, this is single player only. Is Texas Walker Gimpy doing well? Yeah, she's doing well. She had her another session of physical therapy earlier today. She's doing pretty good. The physical therapist was joking with her, telling her that she was doing so well that she's going to be up running around any day now. And then he laughed. Because she's got a couple of weeks to go. This is just a regular hideout, right? Yeah, nothing special. So, we're going to hack you. We can't capture it anyway because the car is 43. We're only at 42. Fast piercing laser. Like Lazarus, yes. Welcome back, Meerkat. Happy Thursday for you. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, bag of water, it is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs.
Shit. I was hoping that fight wasn't going to quite start.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyme.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. The stream ends in 1 hour.
Kill it. Ah, crap. So close. Very, very close. Shit. That was even closer. Okay. Damn it. Almost had him. If she would hang off a little bit longer, she's just charging in too much. I don't know why she's doing that. Her behavior is hit and run. Strafe and fire. Avoid that. Thought I had that to strafe and fire. Hit and run is not working, so keep the strafe. See if that helps. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong ship. Oh, actually, that works for you. It's you, Emma, that we need to make sure. So she is set to strafe and run, but she doesn't seem to be strafing so much as she charges in. Oh, it was very close. That was a very close one. I could have her stay a little bit longer, down to 20. That might help. But again, the strafe and run doesn't seem to be actually strafing. She just kind of like charges in. So, anyway. We started taking more damage towards the end. Does the ships not have armor sections? Like, better on the sides? Or no, there's no armor sections. Armor is just armor. There's no facings for shields or armor. It's just, it's everything's just one big hitbox. As far as I can tell, that like, weapons don't get damaged or anything like that. And engines don't get damaged. So it's just basically either shields, armor, and then hull points. In this case, this ship, the main one here, is just armor and hull points. It doesn't have any shields. The Hephaestus, which is Emma, she's got mostly shields, some armor, and some hull, but she's mostly shields. So. Yeah, the Ravager seemed to stop taking a lot of damage there at the end, didn't it? As it was getting really dead to the close, he seemed to be putting out more damage than I was. And yeah. She warp off automatically? Yes. Yeah, she warped up automatically. This is what I was just playing with. So you have your upper right-hand corner. You have your configure behavior. So what's the role? Damage dealer, repair, or mining. In this case, damage dealer, tactic. Alternate between strafe and fire and hit and run in melee. In this case, we're doing strafe and run, strafe and fire. Hit and run doesn't seem to be. Yeah. Ship collision, don't want to do that. And then down to the bottom here, emergency warp when hit points below a certain percentage. In this case, it was at 30%. We're going to crank it down to 20%, see if that gives a little bit of extra damage to get the fight done. So, can you stack multiple shield absorbers to make the shield stronger? Yes, you can. Of course, we don't have a station out here. Oh, yeah, we do. Can't really show it here. And there's shield shield absorbers, and then armor that has the same deal. Troublemaking pirates. Oh, my builder is still out here. Okay, so down at the bottom. So this one is hull and armor. In this case, so we have fire. So we have superior hull reinforcement, so basically we just have more and more hull points. Because those are hit points, right? Is there's our armor. So it's Intronium plating, so that is just straight up armor stuff. Superior gold reinforcement, that's more gold points. There's also collection beams. I'm not sure why I put 2 of them on here, but we have 2 of them. Spotlight repair drones, that's for repairing stuff. We have 4 of those. Impact absorber, so when we run into stuff, we don't take as much damage. I thought I had some armor absorption stuff going on too, but I guess not. I have to look into that. Damage resistance on our armor, though, is 55%. So if I understand that correctly, we only take half damage from stuff once it's through the armor, which because we have no shields, no big deal. But in this case, so this one. So this is the Hephaestus, which is more shield based. Still need to do some upgrades, of course, you can see. Still has a little bit of armor though. Got some extra hold stuff as well. Heavy shield generators, so this is our shield power. So if you have 3 of them, which we do, so that means we have 360 shield power times 3. Shield regeneration still is 6 per second. You can actually see in the window down here, which actual shield number is 1163, blocking 27.5 damage per second. So, and that's the shield absorber, right? Because the charger is the recharge shield absorber there. So in this case, it says 12, but we have 2 of them, and it's 27. So wherever there's something else going on too, there's another one in there somewhere. So we're getting double that for the shield absorbers. You can set up an armor taker just like a shield did. Yep. just like the MR and Elite Dangerous. Sure. Yes, you can have an armor tanker. Although, I thought I had more stuff. I could have swore I put some actual armor stuff on here for more absorption. But at 50, I mean, the armor is 359 points and resist. So that the armor points actually determines the damage resistance. Shields are different, right? Shields have the actual absorbers. These are set up differently through the armor plating. Just the armor plating? I don't know. Yeah, and I haven't looked at this stuff in a long time in any real detail. Improved repair system, so auto repair 1.9% hit points per second. So that's a nice thing. On top of the drones. Repair drones, got 4 of those coming out. They each deal 9 points a second. I think that's how that works. Yep, so that. Yeah, Eve, I thought that, yeah, the Yamara's from Eve. Yes. He was telling me about the new ships he hasn't seen before and dangerous, that's why he typed. There you go. Charger versus the absorber on shields is what confused you. Yeah, the recharger makes the shields regenerate more, and the absorber actually helps with damage reduction itself, which the armor has kind of built into it. That's what the damage resistance. The armor doesn't. Unless there's I mean, I have to go through with the craft blueprints. I don't know what it'd be called. I might not have a blueprint for it either. So there's that too. Just because it doesn't show up here doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Because they're my blueprints that I actually know. There's your shield absorber. These you can't. Oh, you can be different tiers. Maybe not. You don't know how to make the different tiers yet. Yeah, I don't know that many there, but always look in trade, go look in equipment, go through here and see what's available too. But this is only at this station. So just because it's not here doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I should take a break. Because I do need to get up, stretch my legs. Because I got a little bit of a cramp going on in my left leg for some reason. But anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.